In the documentary, one of them said, if you're not buying the product, you are the product.
Exactly.
And that's the thing with social media. They elaborated in the sense of like these marketing companies
Right, it's not
are
us.
paying for your attention. They're paying
if your
for
attention
your
span is
gaze on
technically
the
the-
screen,
right.
right? So if they know you're looking at your Instagram feed and, you know, most people are on Twitter, Instagram, all these social media platforms, that's where they're advertising their products, right? And so these social media platforms have to keep you on their platforms for as long as they can keep you on so that they can make this money. And so you're essentially being bought, like your brain and your like attention.
And most people joke about it, the constant joke of like suspicion or paranoia. I just said umbrella on my phone, near my phone. I didn't even say on my phone, near my phone. And all of a sudden I'm getting constant ads for umbrellas.
Yep.
It's in real time.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, this month, quarterly, we saw an interest in this, so we're going to start advertising this to this demographic. No, it's
Right.
in real time. They have algorithms set up with the marketing already in it. And if the algorithm notices you're talking about something, it shows you the ad space, then they get paid for it later. So you're being auctioned off in real time to ad space.
Right.
So that's why you're like, the joke is, oh, if you say something on your phone, you're gonna know. It's listening. It knows more about you than you know about yourself.
Yeah, and
it
it's
knows your
scary.
personality type. It knows your tendencies. All these things that takes time for you to figure out through life. This thing
Right.
has figured it out, and it's all in real time.
Yeah. It's scary if you really think about it that this thing is constantly, you know, this thing that you're always holding in your hand, you're always carrying around in your pocket, it's constantly monitoring you. And then it's using that information to essentially buy you, you know, and manipulate you. You know, the documentary points out how it picks up on people's habits and it knows when you're depressed because you're looking at
You're listening to music.
you're listening to depressing music or looking at depressing videos. It knows you're depressed. Then an ad on Instagram will pop up for something like, are you depressed? Here's an ad for, you know, whatever remedy to help your depression. It just like really feeds into who you are and like sucks it out of you and then like uses it against you basically. And you don't even know
Right, and
it's happening. People always like say I'm weird, but I don't have notifications on. I don't have notifications on for Instagram, Twitter, any app in my phone. I need to have some separation. And if my phone is constantly going off, it's forcing me to pick it up. So I have my notifications off and people are always like, oh, that's weird. Like, you didn't get the message I sent you on Instagram? I sent that to you like 2 hours ago. I'm like, no, because I don't have notifications on my phone where it pops up where that happens because I don't want to be constantly living in a state of like, alert. When I close it and put my phone down, I don't want to see what's happening on Instagram or Twitter or any of these apps unless I, by my own volition, hey, I want to log into Instagram, pick it up, open Instagram. Okay, now I'm prepared to do this. Like I picked up my phone with this intention. I'm going to look at my Instagram page. I don't want it coming into my phone constantly when the app's closed and my phone's down. And a lot of these guys on this documentary were saying they think it's going to be the downfall of humanity at some point.
I mean, it's proven to be. That's why I think it hit me so hard. I mean, me being U.S. raised, but I was born in Colombia. Seeing what's happening in other countries, more than 70% of the world is attached to these platforms, and they've shown the data where countries have fallen, dictators have gone into power because of the use of Facebook and some of these platforms.